we've liberated this beacon, little settlement, by defeating a guy named Skullguard. He's a cheeky bugger. He bailed and fled north in escape. So let's recruit some more troops.
Army.
I will be giving a commentary on most things that we do in these early episodes, but less over time, and try to pick up the pace as we go through the different stages. So, end turn.
The army grows. New soldiers eager to fight.
They will see battle soon enough.
Yep.
The spirit of man is frail, so easily corrupted. The northern tribes worship the dark gods. The chief of the Garhas, Skolden, hungers for Kislavite blood. While he lives, he will hinder your search and prey on our people. The wolf must be tamed.
Okay, new mission. We have to go and seek revenge against Skolden. Once again, yep. You heard that part already, didn't you? And in reward, we'll get a Star Iron Ring, uncommon, which gives us an armor bonus of plus 10, plus a ward save of 10%. I'm not too sure what that is, but I'm sure we'll find out in the future.
Yuri, should we stay here and let the soldiers rest?
No.
No. We follow Skolden's trail. He must not get away.
That's right. Let's get a move on. We've got some more troops.
More rota.
I mean, could we? No. Okay.
Into the wilderness.
Off we go.
We've marched as far as we can, Yuri. The soldiers need rest.
Okay, we've got no more movement points, so end turn once again.
The wolf charges towards us.
Uh-oh.
Quick, brother. Make ready for attack. Our only option is to fight.
Okay, as this is a prologue, as I said, I'll be commentating quite a bit. So this is our team, of course. We've got our commander. We have 2 units of sword of 80 men each. We've got 4 units of spear infantry, and they are 90 men apiece, I believe. Yep. Yep. And we have 2 archers. You can see second from the bottom there. They have a range of 180, and third from the bottom, one up, you can see they've got 20 ammunition. They're actually bow and axe infantry, so if they get directly attacked, they can defend themselves. And then the enemy, of course, is Skolden, the Wolf of Dervengard. He's the guy that we want to take out. Weapon strength 490. Whoa. Let's compare that to our leader. Weapon strength of 430. Okay. And what does he have in his troops? He's got 2 squads of marauders. They are 120 apiece. Great axe infantry. Yeah, there we go. They're good against armor. Marauder hunters javelin. So they're ranged troops. They'll be throwing javelins. But notice, second from the bottom, they've only got a range of 90. Whereas our rangers, of course, have a 140. So our rangers will be able to engage them from further away, giving our rangers something of an advantage. And these guys only have 12 ammunition, so they can throw they've got 12 javelins basically. And then last but not least, we've got 3 units of missile cavalry. So again, they can throw things at range. You can throw, I'm guessing, javelins or something like that. But they can also engage by charging, and they're probably quite good against, for example, these are archers, especially when charging. But anyway, let's get into it and see what happens, eh? Fight battle.
The wolf is cunning. He waited, knowing we would come this way. Now he means to face us in open battle with renewed strength. We deploy on the high ground and make him come to us.
Excellent.
Yuri, we must fight this cur. The way we deploy our army is often key to victory. Position them over here.
Okay, over where?
Take heed of the surroundings, brother. The battlefield is a weapon we can use against the foe. The enemy gave battle, so the onus is on them to attack. Use this to our advantage.
Okay, we are defending.
Our warriors can hide behind hills and amongst the trees. See for yourself how the troops are concealed.
I can't see all of his troops. I think he had 2, 4, and 3. He had 6 infantry and 3 cavalry. And we can only see, 5 units, including the leader. So there's 4 units that are concealed from us at the moment. That's okay. This bar indicates the relative health of each unit. This bar at the top here. The number displayed upon the bar indicates the number of warriors currently alive. Of course, the leader, there's only 1 in the unit, so 1. And 80, 90, and so on. A unit's experience is indicated by chevrons on its unit card. Chevrons, they are these arrows, much the same as soldiers still have now, on their arm. They will have on their shoulder, rather. They'll have arrows, right, indicating their rank. You'll have 1 for a private, for example, and 3 for a sergeant. More experienced units perform better in battle, so the more arrows or chevrons, the better. This bar is shown if a unit carries missiles and indicates the ammunition remaining. So you don't get a number count, you just get basically a, let's call it an indicator bar, a bit like your fuel tank in the car, or your battery on your phone.
Even brave Angles may waver out here in the chaos wastes. We must keep an eye on the morale of our warriors, and if it crumbles, so will our battle lines.
That's important. Morale. Basically the feeling, the vibes. What's the vibe like, baby? A unit's card will flash white, flash, if it begins to waver from the fight. Once a unit's leadership level gets too low, it will rout from the battle. This means it will flee from combat and you will no longer be able to control it. This is shown by its unit card remaining white. Okay, flashing white. Whoa, things aren't looking good. We're starting to freak out, bro. And solid white. We're out of here.
Leave these trees, for they are exposed and the enemy will press us in great numbers. The high ground here will serve well as a defensive position.
Oh, we can see on the left and right you've got these ridges that it looks like the soldiers can't pass, and so we'll be deploying in the middle. Bit of a funnel, they'll have to come up and try to beat us there,
Arrange our forces at the base of the hill. Claim the slopes for ourselves. It will give us an advantage in the heat of battle.
Okay. So we want to get up to that position as quickly as possible, and inside this green box is where we can do like a pre-battle deployment. Now by holding down control and using left button, I can select troops one at a time so that they will then deploy in this way. For example, first on the left, second, third, and then this one will be on the right because they're last, okay? So we then do this, bonk. This is dragging we hold down the right mouse button and drag, and if we keep holding it down, we can swing and move the mouse around so that we can control the way they're facing. That's really handy. So as I said before, you'll notice that they are now in the right order, because look, first on the left is the first swordsman, and on the right is the second. Now we also want to move you guys up here. Seems like we're stuck here for a moment. The defender will win the battle if the time runs out. Up there. And the balance of power between the opposing forces is shown here. The bar updates throughout the battle, so that's basically an indicator of the overall battle.
Our warriors are ready. Give the signal, and the engagement shall begin.
It looks like I should have moved all of the troops up to the left in that first opportunity. Because it's a prologue, basically a playthrough, we're quite locked in what we can do at this point in time. Because normally, we should be able to, now that we've selected those using left mouse, we should be able to move them at this time, but we can't. That's okay. We learn these things as we go along, eh? So we could select everyone, because the reason I left these spearmen over here is that I want to actually deploy some back here, because the cavalry could either charge up the hill or they could come around and flank us. So I'd like some guys basically protecting the rear. And as I say again, we all want to get up in this area as quickly as possible, so let's select everybody to begin with. Start battle, and just simply click right up there to get them moving. Get them moving in the right direction. Bring you guys up here. Get the bowmen up here in the back. And now, get our friends. Our block of 4, basically. Whoop, what's going on?
The enemy revealed their mounted troops.
Here we go.
They have the speed to run our forces down.
No, they were hidden in the forest. But now that they're coming out, they've been revealed. We can see them.
Our spears are well suited to engage the enemy riders.
Yep.
Knowing how best to use our forces will bring victory.
So you want to use the right troops against the right enemy, you know. Spearmen against cavalry, for example. Swordsmen against archers. Archers at range from here over here, for example, against basically anybody. Anyway, the unit details panel can be toggled on and off with the unit details button down here. Got a question mark there. Okay. And this is the unit details panel. Shows detailed information about any unit. Of course, you've got all these details here, the strength, blah blah blah, their abilities, things like that. Oh, their abilities are down here. For example, we've got By Our Blood, which is unbreakable. This unit does not suffer any form of leadership loss and will never rout. Oh, that's good. Never rout. Huh. Anyway, we'll learn more about that in the future. Let's get some action going.
Mounted foes charge our position.
Now,
Spears,
we wanted to get
engage.
these guys.
Quickly.
Well, that's weird how they've been. Yeah, who cares? Now, I'm going to slow the action down a bit. The battle speed may be modified, blah, blah, blah. Yep, that's okay. So this is pause. Then we have slow motion and normal play, forward and fast forward. I'm going to choose slow motion just so we can get our guys in it. Oops, there we go. Get you into the right place. Stretch it out so that you can't be outflanked around this side here. You guys know what you're doing, and you guys know what you're doing as well. Everybody's going well. Something we learnt in an earlier episode, we can, for example, we can click on any unit, and then we can hold the space bar, and it shows us where they're going. Or it shows, okay, it shows everybody without having to select them. That's handy, isn't it? I think so. Pause again, just to explain. Here's the mini map. So there's the view of this unit, that white cone there, that triangle. That's where that unit in particular can see. The green, of course, is all of our forces, the friendlies, and the red is the enemy. And we can see, where are these guys going? Wouldn't it be good if we could see where the enemy's going by holding space? But of course we can't. That'd be a bit too easy, you know? Well, it does look like they're coming this way, doesn't it? So let's quickly rethink our deployment. Let's get spearmen on the right there and get these swordsmen in reserve, basically. Okay, we don't need you down there anymore either, so we'll bring you up. Just in case, let's keep one unit there. Excellent, back to full speed, make the action look a
Enemy
bit
riders
better.
approach. Tackle them head on with our spears.
Yep.
Employ our archers
Get
to
into
strike at
position.
range.
Excellent, now
Don't
hold,
let
double
them
guard
charge
mode.
our rear.
Excellent. Those spearmen will defend very nicely against this cavalry now. Now let's slow-mo and check out some of this action. Get right in there. There's a good swing. Oh. Get into full action. Oh, it does look like this cavalry are going to... Oh, just hold your place there, bro. Why not bring another unit of spear back quickly? Excellent, back to full pace, because hey, that's what life is. Spear. Oh, let's get you over there. You are sword infantry. Get on top of these guys there. Excellent, they were hot. Oh, they've held their position nicely. How are they going? We can see they've still got 90 men. And these guys have got 53. It looks like they've lost to half a dozen of their men. Excellent, we've got some spears on their flank. Double right click. We right click to attack an enemy. Double right click means charge. Very good. Very good. We'll get you in on the flank there too. Swordsman, good. We've got our archers. Let's bring you on to attacking the axe infantry. I'll bring my leader in closer to the troops. Oh, I see flashing white. And now I see solid white. They've given up. Looks like they've dropped a few horses on the ground there, doesn't it? Oh, yeah, taking them out. Very good. Careful of where your archers are firing. Don't want any friendly fire. These guys don't hold now. Double right click, charge. If a unit is charging towards your swordsman, it's better for you to also charge into them, unless, of course... Whoop, stop. Stop. That's right, don't get exposed out on the plain here. It's better for you to charge as well, unless, of course, you have spearmen. Spearmen are really good at holding their position, basically. So you go, let's just charge you in. Charge the swordsman in to support. Oh, no, that's the archers. I've just double clicked by mistake. Okay, stop. There we go, we get the swordsman to come in from behind on the flank of these marauders. Let's have a look at the action. Oh, someone get this lane there. You can see a lot of white dots on the mini map up top. Excellent. Their army flees. The enemy army flees, huh?
The wolf routs from the battlefield. He takes the remnants of his tattered force and flees north. Yes.
What a clown. We slapped him around, didn't we? Check that clown, we slapped him around. Okay, cool. Close victory. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did get beat. We did get some casualties there, didn't we?
Those who follow the wolf, I decide their fate. What would Urson do?
Good question. Close victory. Got 2276 gold, or Weir Guild, I think it's called in the game. We need all the troops we can get.
Slaves.
Rank gained, Yuri Barkov. Recent events have proved successful for your Prince of Kislev, Yuri Barkov. They have reached rank 2. Cool.
The cur runs, yelping for his dark gods. He fears your strength and returns to Dervingard.
Okay, the cur. It's like basically a dog. It's in poor condition. And we got our reward. Star Iron Ring, armor plus 10, ward saves 10%. Good. We got talisman. Yep, that's the thing we just spoke of, the reward.
2 victories, Yuri. The more we fight, the greater our skill.
Yep.
Listen. Wolves howl in the north. Something disturbs them.
They howl for Skolden, a wounded animal.
The time has come to march on Dervingard and free our kin. If you do not strike swiftly, the wolf will recover. End his reign of bloodshed.
Okay, we've got a new mission. Reclaim, liberate Fort Dervingard. And we will be rewarded with the Frost Shard armor. It's common, it says. Armor plus 10%, spell resistant 20%. Okay, all take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Koala out.